So guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are well. We've got a massive fight in UK in the UK time. It will be Sunday morning. For the Americans, it will be prime time there, about 10, 11 o'clock their time. So we've got a huge fight. It's a massive fight and one that I'm very looking forward to. One of the biggest fights of the year. This fight was meant to happen 6 months ago, but unfortunately, due to the pandemic, it got put back and it got called off, and now it's here. It's today. It's today. Well, it's Sunday morning for us, so we're right now making this video. It's Saturday, but Sunday morning in the UK, this fight will be going down, and I've already had a strong opinion on this fight. I've had a strong opinion about it, and a lot of people have said, Imran, you're wrong. You know what? As this fight's got closer, first, I'll be honest with you. My prediction is Lomachenko by late stoppage. That's what I think is going to happen. However, I will say that I'm not as confident as I was 4 or 5 months ago. I'm not as confident. I feel like Lopez has convinced me that he's a real threat in this fight. And I think his performances against Comey, his confidence, he's just making everyone believe. The amount of people that I'm seeing picking Teofimo Lopez to beat Lomachenko by stoppage is unbelievable. Like, Lomachenko is a supremely gifted fighter. Like, his boxing IQ is on another level. So I am quite surprised that a lot of people are picking Teofimo. But I don't listen. I can see it. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's young, he's fresh, he's explosive, he can punch. You know, I can see why people are gravitating towards Teofimo Lopez and think that he's got a great chance of beating Lomachenko. I just don't see it. I just think Lomachenko's going to box him, frustrate him, break him down, and stop him late. I've said this for nearly every video I've done about the fight. I think Lomachenko's in a different league to Lopez. However, Lopez, he's got a lot of confidence. He believes in himself. He's talented. He can punch. He's the bigger man. And as people say, a good big man beats a good little man. I don't think Lomachenko's a good little man. I think he's an exceptional little man. I just think that, yes, you know, he's got power and he can hurt Lomachenko and he could potentially knock out. But as Ali used to say, you can't hit what's not there. And Lomachenko's not there. Lomachenko's got the best feet in the game. He moves around side to side. He makes it difficult for you. He confuses you. His speed is on another level. His ring IQ's on another level. So I get Teofimo Lopez is a special fighter. There's no doubt about it. I just think that experience, the talent, the ability. This man's had 400 amateur fights and only lost one. And the guy that he lost to, he avenged his loss twice to him. Beat him twice. The guy's on another level. Let's be real, the guy's on another level. You know, his amateur record, his what he's done in the pros, the quickest 3-weight world champ. The guy's special, man. The guy's special. So I just think Lomachenko's going to win this fight. I've said it. I think late stoppage. That's what I'm going for. I may be wrong, and it won't shock me if Lopez wins. It wouldn't shock me. The amount of people that are picking Lopez to win the fight kind of makes me doubt my opinion, but I'm going to stick to it. I've been saying this for a year now, that I think Lomachenko stops Lopez late, and I'm not going to change it because a load of people are starting to pick Lopez. You know, these same people were saying Lomachenko would win. Now all of a sudden they see Lopez's confidence, they see his father's confidence, they see him knocking out Comey, and they've changed their minds. I'm not changing my mind. I'm sticking with what I thought all along. I think Lomachenko's pedigree shows what he's done in the game, and I just don't think that I should be changing my mind because a few people have said that, Lopez is going to knock him out. Listen, there's a possibility that Lopez knocks him out, but if I had to pick one, I would say Lomachenko by late stoppage, just because I think Lomachenko is going to frustrate him, is going to make it difficult for him. And listen, Lopez struggles to make 135. He's going to move up. After this fight, I think he's going to move up to 140. I don't think he's going to stay at I don't think he's going to stay at 135. I think it's very hard for Lopez to make the weight. And I think we're going to see Lopez move up to 140. And he may become a force there. It's going to be interesting to see what Vasily does after this fight. I've always wanted Vasily to fight Manny Pacquiao, and that's a fight that I would love to see. Even now, maybe they can make it at catchweight. They can make it at 140. Will Vasily go and fight the undisputed fighter of the 140-pound division if he beats Lopez? Will he look to fight the winner of Ramirez and Taylor? That would be... Just imagine that. Just imagine, right, he becomes undisputed champion tonight and then says, you know what, I want to go to 140 and fight the winner of Taylor Ramirez for the undisputed. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. And just imagine he wins. We're looking at a guy that would have become undisputed champion across 2 weight classes. And he would be a real small man in both weight classes. He's not even a 135-pounder. He's a really small man for 135. And he potentially tonight, if he wins, he becomes an undisputed champion. Then he could have the possibility of becoming an undisputed 140-pound champion if he wants to. If he wants to see it out, sit down, let Taylor and Ramirez fight, because we know they are now gonna fight probably early next year or middle of next year. Lomachenko may be in a position where he may be able to fight the winner of that fight. Will he want to? I don't know. Because like I said, it's a dangerous fight. It definitely is a dangerous fight. You know, he'd be moving up to 140 where I think he's a small lightweight, let alone moving up to junior welterweight, where he would be very undersized. You know, Taylor's quite a big dude. Taylor's going to move up to 147. He's a big 140. And so is Ramirez is a decent sized guy. He's aggressive. He's a good fighter. So I think that would be a tough fight. Whoever wins that fight would be a tough fight for Lomachenko. And I think Taylor, for me, beats Ramirez. And I think Taylor's very technical, very big, very strong. That would be a very, very tough fight for Lomachenko. But again, Lomachenko is special. You know, I wouldn't say Taylor's an elite fighter in the sense that he's not in the category of Lomachenko, Mayweather, Pacquiao, Canelo. He's not in that category. He's a world-class fighter for sure. But Lomachenko's an elite special fighter, you know, so, you know, maybe Lomachenko can go up to 140 and beat someone like Taylor. You know, if anyone can, Lomachenko can, because Lomachenko's special. I've said it all along. I'm a massive fan. I think his movement, I think he does things in the ring that we've not seen before. He's a bit unique, and that's why I've got him beating Lopez. Listen, that's no disrespect to Lopez. I think Lopez is special. I think Lopez is a great fighter. For me, Lopez is one of the kind. He's a great fighter. But I just think Lomachenko's boxing IQ, Lomachenko's ring intelligence, Lomachenko's experience is going to be too much for Teofimo Lopez. I think Lopez is going to go on to become a great champion. I just think this may be too early. If I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up and say, you know what, well done to Lopez. But may the best man win. It's going to be a terrific fight, one that we're all looking forward to, and one that all boxing fans are looking forward to. So may the best man win. Let's talk about a fight that's finally been announced. Anthony Joshua will be taking on Kubrat Pulev December 12th. A lot of people were wondering when the announcement's going to be made, and it finally has been made yesterday. I put a post up on Instagram to say that the fight's been officially confirmed. And you know what? It's going to be good to see Anthony Joshua back in the ring. He's going to be out the ring for about a year when he gets in there with Pulev, because we know that his last fight was against Andy Ruiz Jr. in Saudi Arabia, where he avenged his loss that he had in June of 2019, where he got stopped by Andy Ruiz. He avenged his loss in December, and now he's going to be fighting a year later, going to be fighting Kubrat Pulev. And then hopefully for British fight fans, if he can get past Kubrat Pulev, the next fight will be against the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is going to looks like he's going to be fighting. The Wilder fight's fallen through. The Tyson Fury is going to be fighting in December as well. We don't know the opponent yet, but I don't expect it to be someone extremely tough for him. I expect it to be someone that he beats comfortably. And listen, with Joshua Pulev, I expect Joshua to beat Pulev comfortably, if I'm honest. I know We know there's a vulnerability factor around Anthony Joshua. You know, if anyone catches him, it could be trouble. But I do think that Pulev's in the twilight of his career. I think Pulev's a good boxer. I just think that Anthony Joshua's too strong, too young, too fresh. However, I didn't. Although I thought Anthony Joshua did what he had to do against Ruiz, I did think that Anthony Joshua looked. I don't think he was willing to engage. I think he looked kind of nervous whenever Ruiz got close. He looked tentative. It didn't look the same Joshua to me. He didn't look as confident, especially when Ruiz got close to him. He definitely had some demons from that loss that he suffered in Madison Square Gardens, and I don't know whether that's still there. And if that's still there, then any heavyweight has a chance. Any heavyweight has a chance. And Pulev's a lot taller than Ruiz. He's got a good jab. And I think Pulev is going to be looking to land that right hand. He needs to land a big right hand on AJ's chin. I think any heavyweight that goes in the ring with AJ needs to look to land a few big punches and see what reaction they get. Because I think Anthony Joshua has shown throughout his career that there is a vulnerability factor there. He's good, he's got good power, he's got good skills. But, you know, there is definitely, if you put it on him, stamina becomes an issue for him. And his punch resistance has been a problem. You know, he's been wobbled, hurt, dropped several times now. So, you know, that there's definitely a vulnerability factor there with Joshua. But listen, he's a great fighter. There's no doubt about it. But I think Pulev is in the twilight of his career, and I think Joshua's gonna destroy him. If I'm honest, I think Joshua's gonna go through him. I don't think Pulev's gonna be able to stop Joshua, if I'm honest with you. I don't think he's going to be able to stop him in his tracks. I don't think Pulev's that big. I think he can punch, but I'm not sure how big a puncher he is. And I just think Joshua's too young, too fresh, too strong, and punches too hard. And I think he'll stop Kubrat Pulev in that fight. I don't see that fight going past 4 or 5 rounds, if I'm honest with you. I think Joshua will get the job done. And I think with the Tyson Fury fight looming, I think Joshua's going to want to put in an impressive performance and get Pulev out of there. And I fully expect him to get him out of there. But what do you guys make of it? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you happy that he's fighting Pulev? What's your prediction for this fight? Leave your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.